Alright guys, what is going on? I decided to pick a real random game out of absolute left field. And I'll give you the story about it. The long story short is we had a pawn shop in my local or nearby town. And in that pawn shop, they had a whole bunch of bins, just bins upon bins. I think it was 6 total bins, probably 4 foot tall, just piled high with games. 360 games, PS3 games, Xbox One, PS4, old Xbox, you know, original, basically all of them. And these things were super cheap. It was $1 a piece. So I decided to pick an armful of them out, and one of them was Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and I am familiar with this game. I have played it before, but I had traded it in for some reason or another, and I have it on another system, and it's just a whole bunch of weird mess. This game is pretty cool, but I gotta be honest with you, this is the example of a botched game company. You have 38 studio and big huge games, and basically what happened is they came together and got all of this budget, I think from the state, their actual state. They got a grant to make this game, and then they didn't pay it back, and they like hired R.A. Salvatore to write the story. Todd McFarlane was involved, and then there's some other talents. The music is Grant Kirkhope, which did Banjo, because it's just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So I've never played this game all the way through. I've played the very beginning of it like 50 times, and I know where I'm going to begin, but apart from that, I don't know anything about it, and it's been forever since I've played it. So, oh, I get a little blue circle. All right. I logged in. I don't know how I did that. I'm going to take a look down here really quickly. There's some downloadable content. What is this? Equip your sorcery enhancing gear, armor set, online pass. 7 exclusive quests as you battle. Okay, you know what? I'm going to check it out real quick. I want to see what it costs. Is it like $25, I'm sure? Does that just mean I get to play online? Is that what that means? The Grand Champion to overcome all obstacles. Experience 7. Valor Arena. Meeting new companions. Okay, let's take a look at the actual quests. I think these are like $5 to $10 a piece. Yeah, that's $10. Teeth of Neros. And Legend of Dead Kell, I think, is another $10, maybe. And I think I actually own these on some shape, form, or in some shape, form, or fashion somewhere. We'll worry about that later. For now, this says continue, so I know that I have something, but we're just gonna go. We'll go normal, and it just waves it right in your face at the very bottom. It's like, see, I mean, look at the artwork on this. Like, this is super cool, and you have some of the best talent out there who's written this. I mean, you've got, like I said, they got R.A. Salvatore to do it. So, I mean, that's always a cool thing, but they blow the budget, can't pay the guys back, don't want to pay the guys back, don't try to.
Beginning, we were wrong.
Ooh.
And only now, well into the 2nd decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand.
Look at them
the mistakes
squiggles.
we have made. We lived in harmony among
This
the
looks like
brave,
Jade Empire,
in a world
kind of like from that Top Shot.
new magic. Perhaps
Now, bear in mind, I am playing this on the Xbox 3. You probably were able to tell from the buttons, the A, B, the X, Y. I am playing this on an Xbox 360. They didn't make it for the next generation. I mean, this died off in the last generation. I have it for the PlayStation 3 as well. But this one's easier to capture. It's just easier to capture. That's all there is to that. So, because I can hook it straight in with an HDMI. Look at that. Hook it straight into my capture card with an HDMI cable, and in my PlayStation 3 they have HD CP, so high definition capture protection. So I have it hooked into a separate capture card that I'm not 110% behind right now, so I'm just being careful about that. Look at that guy. Probably should have been paying attention. Oh, it's a Satan. That's what happened. He thinks something's funny, though. Somebody told him a grand joke. They were like, in the name of that god.
marched to
They were
war
like,
against the new races of Amalur.
what do you get when you
Against
cross a
immortal
you know what? I don't even know any good
No
Satan
matter the
jokes. I
power
don't.
of their
I don't know any
god,
good Satan
we
jokes.
might have been victorious.
There's probably
But
some.
they are creatures of magic,
I'm sure there
not
are actually
bound by
several.
the laws of life and death.
All right.
Each two eyes are fallen on the
This is a
battlefield will
lot
soon
of
rise
plot. I mean, you gotta
again.
like I said, consider this is written by Ari Salvatore. Ari Salvatore, who's written the. If you guys aren't familiar with Ari Salvatore's works,
For 10
then
years, the war raged.
you're probably
For
not
10
part
years,
of the
armies of men
niche
and Alpha fought
market
and
of
died.
people that read books
That
strictly
hour was
about
dwindled.
like
We knew
D&D.
it was only a matter of time.
But he writes a book
Our
series, or
fate had been
and I think he still
At
does,
least,
but I know he did at
that's
least
what we
write a
believed.
book series called Forgotten
Until
Realms, and it was part of like
we died.
Dungeons and Dragons, and it's actually really good. They're really good. They're really good book series. And so, and if you ever get a chance, you ever go to like a Barnes and Noble or a Walden Books or a, I don't even know if Walden Books exist anymore, but if you go to a bookstore and you see his stuff, it's like these really pretty, like the artwork's really done nicely on, even on the soft covers. And then you look at it and it's like everyone looks like, 600 pages maybe. Like it's really like everything's elaborated on. That guy's like, my cell phone. My cell phone is cards apparently. You're probably going to hear popping in the background, and that popping is not random. Yes, it is July. It is not July 4th. I won't tell you what day it is because I don't want to date the episode too much. I will tell you it is July, and people that didn't get to pop firecrackers on July 4th because of the storms we had down here are popping them now. So you're probably going to hear those. I do apologize. There's not much I can do about them, regrettably so. Oh, look at them. They're little guys.
Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen.
He's like, I don't know how to write on me. Wait a minute. How do you spell I? Alright, so that was actually how you make your character. And you can see me, and I'm this big, burly, dark-skinned fellow. You can be a couple of different things. So I'm going to take a look at this. This is actually really cool because they do give you some... Like, this is kind of Fable-esque in its customization. A lot of people have played Fable. This is really similar in a lot of ways. So I can be an Almain, which are warlike and religious nation, a warlike and religious nation of storied origin. Many Almain come to the Feyland seeking freedom while honoring the traditions of their homeland. And I can change my gender by pulling the trigger. You can see, so there's that. I can be a Varani. A Varani is kind of, I think, like a Nord. It's hardened by the high seas. The Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. And then you can be a Yulsafar. The J after an L is a Yulsafar, I guess is how you would say that. They are proud and ancient people from the frozen land of the north. They judge themselves to be fit to divine right from the wrong under wind, sun, and sky. Okay. So they're elves. And then the Ducklefar. The Ducklefar. There we go. And they are... Let's see. They're very similar. Okay, so they do not shy from conflict, but they prefer to resolve them subtly and with grace or efficiently in silence. They are students of magic and diplomacy. I like to play, typically when I'm playing a game like this, I like to play as somebody that is magically inclined, I guess. Dispelling alchemy and sagecraft. Sophisticated students, so sagecraft, stealth, persuasion, alchemy. I think I'm going to be this. It says okay. Alright, let's take, this is kind of cool. So you pick, so basically what I'm doing is I'm picking a deity. So it's very D&D-like, and I'm guessing Ari Salvatore had something to do with that. But at this very basic deities, we got no deity. Because beholden to no god, your self-sufficiency yields its own rewards. You gain 1% experience bonus for every enemy you kill. I don't think it's for every enemy you kill, but still. And we have Mischief. Lupoku, god of mischief, patron of brewing. Poison I can get the voice down, but I can't do I can't do it sustained. So it's like 6% poison damage and 6% poison resistance for Mischief. Lyria, goddess of fate, magic, and luck. 5% to your mana and 5% to your mana regen per second. Death. 1% chance to crit. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Belen, the god of death. 1% chance to critical hit and 8% chance to critical hit damage. Love. Aurelia, goddess of love and beauty. 5% to your health and 1% chance to critical hit. And wisdom is 10% mana, which I'm playing a magic character, so wisdom makes sense. Look at that scary face. My goodness. My goodness. So these are all... Oh. Okay. That is horrifying. I'm gonna pick him because he's kind of close. Oh, I get some good customers. Okay, so it's I have to. Well, hello there. We get to, I get to pick a character that kind of looks. I'm gonna pick a character. I like to make my characters close to what I look like as possible. That's kind of difficult. So, especially because I'm playing an elf. I'm a very pale individual, so we'll go ahead and go with that. Eye color. I have blue eyes. Ooh, very blue eyes. Yeah, we'll do blue eyes. Eye shadow color. I don't wear this stuff, but I guess I'm going to have to a degree in this. So let's just make it black. Eyeshadow darkness. Oh, I guess this would do that. Okay, so I can't just hold the button down. That's how that works. I've already lost. I can't master the menu. Stubble color. My stubble is black. Stubble intensity. It comes in pretty ferociously, yeah. Hair. So, figure out something to do with those ginormous ears. Let's see if there is a hair. I'm not bald. My hair used to be like that. It's a little less nerdy. Never had hair like that. Not with ears like that. I couldn't. Maybe I could pull it off. Nope. That's like I'm going in for a job interview, but I'm not taking it that seriously. There's the Caesar. I had a ponytail like that once, actually. Yeah, I did. I didn't have that goatee, though. Well, I had a goatee like that, actually, but it wasn't as pointy. No mohawk. See, the man bun's just recently a thing, and that's not really a man bun, but kind of. There's the man bun. There we go. I definitely did not do that. I did the hair thing like that. I had the ponytail, and then I had the big bangs. My hair's shorter now, so it doesn't really work anymore, but, you know, it used to. That's kind of close. Let's see. Oh, look at this. What have we found here? I think we found ourselves a new player in the band. And then cornrows. So I think I'm just going to go with this. This is kind of close. It's not really there, but it's kind of close. Hair color, I am dirty blonde. And also my hair color is an off color of blonde. Alright, I get to pick. Look at that. No one can take me down because I grew sideburns on the bottom of my jawline. Look at that. See that? Is it ferocious? It's like I've got a set of tusks. Right, I'm sorry. I apologize. There's like I'm trying to think of all the different, because like every time I do it, it's like Scottish that comes to mind with these types of. That's Sir Holmesley Bigglesworth. He's known for wiggling his ears and also tweedling his mustache. Tweedling and wiggling, that's what he does. Most of the time, of course. But like most of these like always provoke like a Scottish, Irish kind of. I know they're not the same thing, but like Scottish or Irish is kind of interchangeable. I'm not saying that they're interchangeable. I'm just saying like in the like what comes to, you know, I'm kind of ruining this, but it's basically saying, I'm saying that like, okay, so that right there, that's a guy from like frickin' nowhere, goddamn Arkansas. But most of these are like Scottish or Irish voices come to mind. So I have long sideburns, but they're not that thick, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. I always leave my sideburns long. Facial hair color is okay. Eyebrow color, I assume the slide matches up there, so that'll do. Let me give myself make my stubble a little bit more intense so that it fills in my sideburn. Kinda. cool. I hope you guys aren't getting bored with watching me do this character. I'm actually having a lot of fun just doing the character. Honestly, it's really fun. Jewelry. These are facial piercings. I have no piercings whatsoever. But if I'm gonna have ears this ginormous, I gotta accent them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put earrings in both of them. Because if I had ears that big, I would do it. I would probably do it. Oh my goodness sakes! Blew my job interview straight to the ground. Look at that. It's like, oh, I could have gotten a scar, but I didn't. Instead, I just marked on myself. What is this? So these are kind of cool. Some of them. Like, I kind of like that one, but this just looks like I was playing in the mud. Yeah, I think I'll just leave that business alone. Might make me unhireable. It might make me where I can't be hired. All right. Cool. And then check it out. He's a Ducklefar.
No surprise there.
Crazy how he can lay straight on his back and then the ears don't like bend or anything, isn't it?
You know he'll want all the details.
It's funny how I can keep doing this thing with a wheelbarrow, considering he's kind of moving, but I think he's dead for the most part. So basically what I did is I spent all that time making a character that is indeed dead. There you go.
I think we're done. Put him with the others.
See, this is, you see what I'm saying about this having like a really fably feel, like the characters. What is this? Kerwin. No. This will be Nex. Can I do it? Let's just do Nex. Nex is Latin for death. So we're just going to use that. And that's going to be his name. I mean, nobody's going to call him by his name anyway, so it's just going to be in print. But you see how this is going to... I hope you revive and try to live a longer life than this failed one you've lived. Which ended in death, by the way. And then I, being pretty boy me, I wake up, my blue eyes just looking all over the place like, and I can smell the corpses because you can see the light green stench coming off of them. Yeah, look at that, look at that. That's how bad they smell. You can hear the flies buzzing. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, imagine how that smells, all those corpses. And they're like, some of them are disemboweled. Oh, careful there, me. Pseudo me. Me in the other world-ish. Look at that. I made it down to the bottom in a Spider-Man-esque landing from literally 2 feet off the ground. Yeah, 3 feet. So anyway, that's basically how this works. Like you spend all the time, you make a dead character, and then it puts the camera behind you, and I think I should be able to move here in a second. There we go. So now I can move like this. See? It's kind of dark in here. A little dark in here. Oh, holy, what the heck was that? Is there stuff back over here again? Just as out of the darkness, find a way out. Okay. So this is... Like I said, this has a really fable feel. This camera's really sensitive, though. But, like, this has a really fably feel to it. The music's... I think the music's a little bit more dynamic. I'll pick up the disposal. It says, secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. Fomorious hues. And we'll take that note, because that is an impressive thing to have said, that these weren't their original bodies. And I may need that. I may need that for proof later. But for now, I'm going to pull the... Oh, no! Well, that was my buddy. I guess we'll walk away slowly. Okay, so here's the door. That wasn't really my buddy. He was just there. We have a rusty longsword, and I can hit start. And it has a pretty expeditious menu. All I have to do is this, go to weapons, go to primary, and select that. And now I have this big weapon. And I can go to items if I want to, and that's that disposal note. So it's really expeditious. And I have mana 57 to 57, which I've already lost 2 health just standing there. So, and it's really easy controls. Like I said, this reminds me a lot of Fable. Honestly, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's better than Fable. I'm not gonna say it's worse than Fable. What the heck was that? I'm not gonna say it's worse than Fable. It's just kind of like.
Scatter, children of dust. Scatter before the might of the Tuatha.
Okay, I don't know what a Tuatha is. I thought Tuatha was that thing on Bionicle. Does anybody remember Bionicle? The little Lego robot figures that had them. I remember my brother. Oh no, that's a rat. Alright, let's go back and hunt for peanut butter. No, I'm just teasing. I'm going to break this up. So I remember my brother, Austin, actually was a big fan of the Bionicle movie. We had it and we watched it like relentlessly over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I had it ingrained. I probably would remember it if I saw it again. I probably would remember it pretty well. I was never all that into it, apart from the movie. Apart from having seen what I saw in the movie, I was never really into it. So, if anybody remembers that, it was a very lackluster movie. And very lackluster movie, and it was also very bad series of video games. At least I didn't play any video games that I enjoyed from it. I have the GameCube one, and I think one for like PS2. They're probably the same game, but I haven't compared them side by side. I just remember I didn't care for either of them. No child of dust. Okay. I'm an anybody. Here I come. Out of the darkness. And I'm going to do something really quickly just to make sure I'm not wrong. I'm looking at my television here. My monitoring screen. You might hear me kind of go weebly woobly here for a second. I don't mean to. I'm on the other side, like I'm on different sides of my microphone. That's not what I wanted. 1 second. Okay. I'm going to go to my menu and I'm going to go to my son of a gun. Come on. There we have video. There we go. I hit that button again, if I can. There we go. Change my capture monitor is a separate monitor from my regular one. So I'm sitting up here watching it, and I'm like, man, that's dark. And I know it's not as dark when it gets rendered, so I was just like, I wanted a more accurate vision. There we go. Now I can tell what we're capturing. All right. I can jump down with A, but I can't. Alright. And then I can beat up... So these are Tuatha. These soldiers are Tuatha. Okay. Okay. That was pretty cool that it paused and told me that, because I would not have... I would have gotten hit like 3 or 4 times. That's how dodge moves work for me. It's like I'll get hit 3 or 4 times and it'll be like, oh yeah, you hit this button to dodge. I'm like, oh, why didn't you say so? And they're like, we did. And then I can loot. And he's got battered armor. That's better than the pajamas I'm wearing right now. Worn leggings. Oh, I was gonna start like I was gonna come out of here fighting. He's on the slab.
On the slab.
You were dead.
You were dead.
I think that.
It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
I think that's Jim Cummings, the guy that plays Winnie the Pooh. I'm pretty darn sure. I'm not dead. No. He shot me.
Not anymore, but you were. The Well of Souls remade your body.
I'm pretty sure that's who that is. I'm pretty sure that's. You have a question? Yeah, I'm thinking that's. Who's Hughes?
Professor
Falmerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life work. There's a lot of dialogue. I'm trying to be careful with the dialogue here.
Now let's get
Okay, let's talk about my death. I wish I could tell you more. From the well's waters. Alright.
We just put it in the furnace room with the others.
We would have never done that if we knew. And I'm just looking down at him like, I do not care for your tone.
He'll be in his study on the ground
At
floor.
least I hope he's there and safe. Alright, goodbye.
Let me get this door.
Alright, so then I'm going to come over here. Because I think... Look at that chair. Is that chair? That isn't a chair. That's some boxes. I can break them. Yeah, I think that's Jim Cummings. I think that's the guy that played the voice of Winnie the Pooh. Which is awesome because I love Jim Cummings. He's like my favorite voice actor ever. Jim Cummings, if you ever see this, hey. Cool. If you ever see this, you are like my favorite. And I'm saying like my favorite because I'm pretty sure you are my favorite, but I don't want to accidentally, write a, pulled my pants off. A check that I can't cash with my mouth, but I'm pretty darn sure that you're my favorite, so just want to let you know. Alright, now I can go up here, looking pretty awesome, if I do say cool. Looking pretty awesome, if I do say so myself, like with the sleeveless garment and the big rusty, like oversized sword. And those are essentially bombs, I believe. They're just crystal bombs. And that doesn't let me move, by the way. That's just a shot where the camera looked. Look at that. That is sad. Alright, so then now... Oh, there's a lot of these little guys that got hurt. Oh, man. Man. Come on, guys. That is really sad. That's like super sad to see a whole bunch of little guys just dead there. It's like, man, they were working hard, just minding their business, not hurting anybody, and then you had to come in and mess with them like that? Kill them? I said mess with them. It's just like they tickle them. Whoa, hey. Okay. Did I get anything from that? No. I got nothing. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's more crates and barrels. This is what happens. This is honestly... What the heck is this? Oh, it's got flimsy greaves. I bet that's better than what I've got on. Let's see. Armor. Wait, armor? Old boots. It's better for blocking, I guess. The name like flimsy greaves, you know it's got to be good, right? Rusty sword, flimsy greaves. It makes you this game makes you feel special. It's like, oh, you're starting out on the top. Let's get you some, like, minor healing potions. See, look, even your good stuff is like... Even the good stuff, even like your healing potions are bad. It's like minor healing potion. Like, I'm gonna get food, and it's starting food, and there's like moldy piece of bread, and I'm like, oh, man, can't I just... It's early game, but can't I, like, find a decent meal or something? Can I find, like, half hamburger or something? That'd be awesome. Half hamburger. I mean, I can start with half hamburger, but don't start me with moldy bread. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, cool. I can loot the weapon rack. Oh, I can get a crude iron kite shield. Look at that. Look at that pose. I am a Power Ranger. That is not what I meant to do. I want to go to my inventory. I want to go to my armor. And in my armor, I should have a crude kite shield. And this is cool because I like this. Ready? So you notice, you can see how... I don't. You can see on my back, there's a sword. And you can see... Wham! In my pocket is a shield the size of me. It's just, seriously, and it's like, this guy's coming up here, I've got nothing. And I'm like, whoa! Just had that in my back pocket. And then I can just beat the ever-loving crap. You can see the sword on my back, though. He knew this was coming. He knew this part was coming. He just didn't know I had that. That one had a bow? Which one had a bow? Where? What one had a bow? Oh, okay, this guy. Alright. And then press to equip a secondary weapon. That music sounds very... It's very Star Warsy. Very Mark Grisky. And I'm sorry, I apologize if I'm speaking in terms people don't know. I'm I'm a very big music video game guy, and I love soundtracks, especially from video games. And I know this is Grant Kirkhope. Mark Griskey is the guy that did Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. He also worked on Tor, the MMO. My God, the music! If you know, I know I'm pulling focus away for just a minute, but like, if you get the opportunity, there you go, and infinite arrows too, huh? If you ever get the opportunity, oh my God! Well, they already saw us, but I fired an arrow right at one's foot. Oh, look at that pose. Okay. Anyway, if you ever get a chance, like the MMO, for the good sweet Jesus. Okay, you're annoying. Wham. Alright, cool. I love infinite arrows. I love games that give you infinite arrows. That's always cool. But I'm supposed to be a spellcaster eventually, so I'm going to probably get rid of this. What the heck was that? There's someone over there shooting at me. If you ever get the chance, I'm not saying, I mean, like, I'm not a big MMO guy. I'll be honest with you. Just not to be rude to anybody that, you know, World of Warcraft fans or whatever. I'm just not a big MMO guy. Not a MOBA guy, you know. I'm not. I just never have been. But what I can say honestly, if you get a chance, you don't even really have to like Star Wars. But if you get a chance, you know, go to iTunes and like purchase the Knights of the Old Republic, or consider purchasing, I should say. They have samples on there. Consider purchasing the Knights of the Old Republic soundtrack, the collector's edition soundtrack. And they did also do a what the heck? Oh, it's another little guy. They also had a like special unofficial soundtrack that got released, I think, for free. I believe on the official Star Wars the Old Republic site. What the heck is happening? Holy crap! Oh, okay. I'll whoop up on you. There we go. Now let me see if I can open that chest. But anyway, if you get a chance, basically what I'm trying to say, what I'm like stuttering on about here, because I'm so focused on the game as well, is you know, consider getting that. The music is so freaking, most of it. Cantina themes aren't my favorite because I'm not a big Cantina guy, but like seriously good music. And it's Mark Griskey and Gordy Hobb and a whole bunch of other guys, and they just freaking nailed it, like out of the park, nailed it. So. Their speed more than makes up for the size. So I've gotten daggers. Try equipping them now. I bet that's a secondary weapon, right? Weapons? Secondary? It is. Bam. So these are... What do you mean their size? Those are gigantic. It's like I have too many swords. And not too many swords, but like two tinier swords. Okay, so let's break... I never focused on all these glowing... Oh, look at that. Rusty gauntlets. All right, let's equip those, right? We can do it. We got this. We can... Wait. There we go. Bam. Look at that. I'll be an assassin in no time. I'll have enough clothes to be one at least. I don't have the skill set necessarily. I know that takes years of training, but... Clothes. Yeah, I'm a big soundtrack. Wait. You should be able to finish them quickly and quietly. RB to enter stealth mode. Alright, it is as easy as I thought. It is as easy as hitting the button that they just told me to hit. But yeah, I'm a big soundtrack guy, so like I really like them. And this soundtrack's really good too. I'm a big Grant Kirkhope fan. Oh, that's actually really cool. I didn't realize it had like actual stealth kill animation, and then I looked around like, oh, was there anybody where I just was? A dented cuirass? I bet that's better than what I'm wearing again. Right? Armor. It depends, but it matches, so I'll wear it. I know I'm weird, I'm that guy, but it matches, so I'll go for it. Oh, you don't even have to hold the button. I can just tap the button and he stays there. Look at the mortal vermin scatter. Oh, okay. That was somebody... I thought that was an actionable item I was supposed to be doing. So I take this guy out. I bet you the other guy next to me sees... The guy next to him sees me. And he did. But I didn't even care. I just whooped him with his big old sword. And he just falled right over. Alright, I got gold from him. But yeah, I'm a big soundtrack guy. Grant Kirkhope, man. Back to Grant Kirkhope. I freaking love Grant Kirkhope. He made the music for this, and he did Banjo-Kazooie, and he did Banjo-Tooie, and he did... can I open this? Well, son of a gun. Let's see what's over here real quick. He did like Cityville 2 maybe? Cityville or Cityville 2, I can't remember. He did one of those. He did no, he didn't do Perfect Dark. He did GoldenEye. Did a lot of good stuff. Didn't do Conquer. That was Robin Beanland. I know, like I said, I'm talking. Look at.
Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Cave blossoms are spas of magic and also the moisture in human skin. So I can pull the RT and then use X to use my ability. Magic, apparently. It's, okay. I bet there's another chest around here, because I need the... Here's the thing. I'm at this point where I'm kind of committed. I kind of need the pants to finish this this ensemble. Oh, yeah, that's a note. What does it say? Hughes. Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleaning with his Praetorians. But I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to the successful operation. Let me make sure this is the same guy writing before I read it in his voice. It's not. Okay. I have to change my voice now. Per your request, we finally got spider problem under control. Okay, so that's wrong. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that the guards who were affected with the spider venom exhibited stiffness of the joints and tightening of the skin, symptoms which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of some of the well's creations. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. As such, I request that we capture some of those spiders in order to harvest their venom for the future testing. Furthermore, I added a "the" there, by the way. Furthermore, I trust these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please resign me off of subject disposal detail. Gurant. Alright, we'll take that note. I don't think we need these notes. But there's really no detriment. Hey, it's the pants. It is not. But because it has robes, robes are what magic users wear. And I will wear them. And that actually kind of looks awesome. It's just like, what? Alright. Wait. I think I'm supposed to hit this ball. Doesn't it recharge, though? It does. It does. Oh, but it does it really slowly. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Let's just go up and look at them cobwebs. Alright, so we are... Okay. This kind of feels Skyrim-y a little bit. Oblivion-y. Look at them. I made flowers grow. And a little bit... I don't know if you guys have ever saw the movie. Okay, that's a spider. Spiders don't like lightning. Silly spider. Lightning's for magic users. And I got a staff. Cool. You're noticing that a lot of this is going to be me going... Whoops. A lot of this is going to be me going back and forth and getting different weapons because I'm a nerd. And also I'm playing a magic user. And magic users use staffs that look like Riddler canes from Batman. They've completely... okay.
Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path.
Maybe. Or I could go this way and see what's over here that I didn't get to first. Yep, that's what I thought. What's in here? Worn hand wraps. And I'm not noticing... I mean, you're looking at... Like I said, a lot of this is comes down to me... Hold on. Melee block efficiently. See... Critical hit damage or mana regen per second. Obviously, I got to go with the one that's going to give me regeneration of my magical powers. Because that's the deity that I chose in the first place, which gives me a 10% bonus. So, yeah. I like these kind of games. Like, I really do. I enjoy playing... Okay. Look at that. I just enjoy playing these kind of role-playing games. But they have to be done well. Like they have to be. Oh, that was. This is kind of cool. So I have a twirly move that goes with. Ooh. You'll regret that. I also have lightning. Oh. There we go. This is kind of cool. Like it gives. Like this game's actually really. Can I poke that? Oh, I can take things out of it. Old shoes, bones, minor mana potion, and a skull. Don't know what I need the skull for, but I bet I can put those boots on. And those actually give me better mana regeneration, plus my robe. So I'm at 20. Something of that nature. I don't know what my robe's doing right now, but it's helping me regenerate mana faster, so that's always good. I gotta give it to him. This game's actually pretty cool. Like, I mean, all in all, they didn't pay their bill, and I think it's New Hampshire was the state that loaned. I can't remember, but I think New Hampshire was the state that loaned him. It's like it used to be like he was a famous baseball player. I think it's actually a really like convoluted story. But anyway, it is. It may not be. It may be cut and dry actually. But from my understanding, it was like some baseball player, and he had the dream of creating a gaming studio and making a game. And so then he got a loan from the state of New Hampshire, and the state of New Hampshire was like, "We love you. You make games. I mean, you play baseball. We love you for that. So we'll give you a loan to make this game." And so he opens 38 Studios, which is the name of the studio that published this game. Or developed. I can't remember if they developed or published. And then he hires some really huge talent, and the game it's pretty good. But I guess it didn't sell very well, and they couldn't pay back their loan. What the heck is that?
Wait, you're not one of them.
It's a Little Caesar. I got some gold. But anyway, so oh look at him. He's hurt, or she's hurt. I can't tell. But anyway, so yeah, I guess they didn't make enough money on this. They didn't advertise it well or whatever. And because they didn't advertise it, I'm going to take this just so I can sell it. Since they didn't advertise it very well, basically we ended up with this game that they couldn't pay back, you know, their freaking
This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Okay.
I suppose these might be able to help if the Tuatha realize what you are.
All right. I'll just ask where Hughes is. Oh, and he gave me some healing potion and some steeled curtain. So apparently weapons and some home decor. Anyway, so he I guess they just didn't pour enough into marketing or whatever, and it just didn't sell very well. And I remember I was working at GameStop at the time. I got a free copy of it and somehow lost that free copy of it. Like I got traded or something. I don't know. But anyway, so now I got this other one. It cost me $1. The game is well worth it for $1. I don't think I traded it intentionally. I think it ended up becoming a PS3 copy. I think I got a PS3 copy. That's what it is. So I still have the PS3 copy. I still have the PS3 copy any which way, but like I said, it makes it more difficult to capture. So get a better view of your surroundings by clicking R. That just puts the camera over my shoulder. This is how ominous it sounds. What if I jump? Right. Won't let me go in there. Never mind. You take all the fun, Invisible Wall. You win again, though. I kind of want to see what that is. It's a skeleton, but it's like still has meat on its bones. Kind of. Alright, what does this say? Let's see if this is... Experiments are now successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked, rather than a magical flux on our end. However, full revivification still eludes us. Even with increased testing, products are nothing more than mere lumps of skin and bone. Although the occasional spasm or twitch does allow hope or full success in the future. I know some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation altogether. But you must know we never would be allowed to experiment with the subject's actual body. We may be working to recreate life, but that hardly allows us to desecrate the dead. Any further complaints can be brought to me directly. Formerus Hughes. So, Formerus Hughes is the guy that's running this place, which is kind of epic. And I gave him this real deep voice, but I guarantee you when we go meet him, he's going to have like... It's going to be like a, we represent the Lollipop Guild, but not really. It'll be that kind of thing. Alright, look at that. So like this has a really cool melding of like the Dragon Age and the Fable feel. The video game feels like Fable, the artwork feels like Dragon Age. I really, really, really like Dragon Age. I really like Fable. So this game is kind of right up my alley. And right now, I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty god dang impressed. I'm really enjoying this. Like granted, I played Two Worlds and Two Worlds 2, and that is god awful. That's some atrocious stuff. That's probably Former's Hughes right there. Let's see what he sounds like. Let's see if he is.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through, the Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive
Yeah, he's got a way higher pitched voice than I gave him. I made him sound way cooler.
I am Formerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar.
Alistar. I think that it is in Dragon Age. I don't know where it is in Dragon Age, but I think it is. Pursuit of immortality, and you are my first success.
If we only had the time.
There's so much we might learn from one another. I'm not going to ask a whole... I'll ask about the question that everybody wonders about, which is my death.
I wish I could tell you more, but death is
Seems your memory died with your body.
seems that you see, the well is designed to
So recently, this is recreating the physical form within its water. Simple, really. Truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. Alright, so that's all I really need to know. You don't get it.
Where are you going?
Do I have to ask him a bunch of questions? The cool thing about, I mean, unless it's a quest-specific item, I shouldn't have to do a lot of that, asking questions and the like. He is not done. You must talk to... Okay, so I do have to talk to him again. Maybe I have to ask him everything. Maybe I just have to ask him a little bit. I'm going to try to skim through it. I don't want the text parts to be too boring.
You're here. No time for pleasant.
We've got to get to safety.
To safety.
What's going on? Too much explain.
The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know.
Not yet.
Not what's important is getting you out of here safely.
Right.
I may not be able to save the well.
He's very nice.
Sure that it's only success.
Let's just get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
I've come out as most important. You'll stay safe. And then people break in. I get the little loady blue circle, though.
Fascinating.
Simply astounding.
I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure...
He just is like, let's shake off the earthquake happening right above our
I
heads.
should go see it.
It's truly no issue.
The Tuatha have breached the lab! That inside the... No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quick!
So he all of a sudden he cares about me because I'm his first success.
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Look at him. There he goes. There he goes. He's gone. There he is. Oh, look at that. And then the thing case. Oh, I hope he's okay. I got 2 minor healing potions. Oh, crap. This place is probably actually going to come down. It feels like it is. The fountain that I was going to climb up tipped over. There's something I can take from around here. I'm going to get out of here because this actually feels like that I could die from this. I don't want to. So, we're going to make our way out of here if the door will open quickly enough. Hold A. Should have done that in the first place. Should have known better. That was my fault. Oh, I actually can get hurt. So it was as real as I thought it was. And also more real because I thought, what the heck? Is that a woman soldier? No, that is. That's awesome. It's a non-sexist game. That's pretty epic. And much like non-sexist movement, they have the right to fight. I have the right to beat on them. I'm teasing. That was a That was, well, I mean, I guess that could be the case, but I didn't mean any offense by that. Just saying. Okay, he's talking about some brute. I want to see what that brute is. Oh, what is that? That is like the animal equivalent of a shovel. Okay, this thing is kicking my butt. Hold on. Let's get rid of that one. Shoot it. I bet it's a rock troll. Oh. And I bet you rock trolls are weak to fire. Okay, press there to help. Looks like a lightning hurts it worse. So this one actually resists fire. I thought trolls... Like I said, I'm a D&D fanatic. I'm not that into D&D, regrettably. I should be. I know I should be, and I want to be. But I'm not. I want to play... What I really want to do is I want to play the Star Wars, the Old Republic equivalent. They have a D&D game. I really want to play it. But the book for the game is so freaking expensive. It is, I think, to get... And I could be wrong. Last I checked, it's like $100... No, I'm sorry. It's like $300 for the book. And I'm just like, I want to support you, but that's expensive. $300 for a book, right? I mean, makes sense if I'm getting like an ancient tome from, you know, whatever. I am not. I am getting a source book for Star Wars. And, you know, that's okay. Oh, hit A. Oh, and it has finisher moves? I got 100% XP on that. I was worried I wasn't going to make it. And what did I throw? Is that just a lightning spike? So I didn't actually impale him. That was just lightning. It was all in his mind. I think. I don't know. Oh, I can loot him? What does he have? What does he have? He has a Squire's Ring, Venom Guard, Cloudy Protection. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Let's go to, real quick, items. A humanoid skull. I think I can wear the ring. It's an accessory, right? A simple band of copper imbued with magic. Yeah, 5 to my health. I can wear it on my left and or right finger. And I think my armor's fine. I have a couple of these tattered shirt. Torn robes. What does it do for me? 30% mana regeneration. So that's what I wanted. We'll open the door. And look at, I mean, just look at the artwork on this. Like, it looks like that somebody and probably somebody did, but it looks like somebody hand painted that. I mean, to me, that's freaking gorgeous. So, like I said, Kingdoms of Amalur. Oh, and I bought the limited edition strategy guide. You guys can't see it. I'll have to show you on a later video when I do the review for this game. Let me get some health. I got the strategy guide, and the strategy guide is super pretty too. Like, it's big, of substance, you know, big strategy guide. Look at this. Gore Heart. So look at this world. Look at this. Like, that's the thing that I just came out of, the building I just came out of. And then you have the tower. And then you have, I can hit that button. There we go. Look at the waterfall. And the water. And you can tell it's like Fable because you can see the little pit over there where I guess I'm supposed to be fishing, but I don't have a fishing pole, so it didn't make a difference. But like, look at all of this. I mean, this is just, I don't know. Something about this makes me very happy. The colors and the music, and it just, I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be breaking this, but like, it just feels like a living, breathing world. It's got a lot of color. It just makes me happy. I don't know. I like it. What is this? I didn't read what that was. Okay, so I can actually level up now. I didn't go to the right thing. And I want to level up my Sagecraft if I can. Can I do that? Create powerful gems using Lambent quality shards. Okay. Milestone. Better quality shards drop more frequently. Level 8. So I'm going to see what a master level. You can remove gems from Sagecraft. So Sagecraft my magic? Because alchemy, blacksmithing, detect hidden is going to be traps. Dispelling is getting rid of magical. So I can do either persuasion, increases my chance to persuade others to my way of thinking, or I can do sagecraft. I'm gonna do Sagecraft for the time being because I think that's the way to go. And then I have 3 points available. Great sword, so I want to be brutal weaponry, Quake, Doom, Power Strike. Here we go. Finesse sorcery. There we go. So I have Scepter Mastery, which is long hours, 2 physical damage. Can't do that. That's Chakram. Arcane weaponry. Hold on, 1 second. So let's see here. So arcane weaponry unlocks special attacks for the block from staff and scepter. Or I cannot do that. That's chain lightning, ice, fire, and sphere of protection, and then healing, and summon Fair Gorda. Requires 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. Finesse. Oh wait, so I can I can purchase one of these. I get it. Okay. So let's see. So then this is a passive. Through your staff, increasing the damage output +6 to physical damage, +5% to damage with staves, or long hours of studying practice with scepters effects. 5% damage with scepters, with staves. Reduce scepter cost. So I'm gonna do this one because I have a stav right now. Stav. This thing. I can actually get one of all of them, which makes me awesome. It doesn't make me it doesn't actually have anything to do with me. And sorry, Little Caesar, Little Augustus Caesar, Little Caesar. That's a pizza place. But like, look at this world. This world is super pretty. You've got all of this. Like I said, I know I'm supposed to be fishing around here. I can just search. Well, son of a gun, let's just go swim out there. And I thought I had to have a fishing pole. All I got to do is hit search when I get next to those little weebly woobs. So let's get over here. There's one right here. Dive, gold coin, scarwood bark. I don't know what that'll do. What is this? Gigantic fat frickin' fish. You've acquired a region. I don't know what a region is. I didn't get to read it before it ran away. Alright, here we go. So let's do... what is this? Oh, I can loot that too. Novice strings, threadbare lining, simple bindings. So I bet you I can use this to. Now, like I said, this is about as far as I've ever made it. I bet you I can make my own clothing or armor with that. The heck is that? It's a gazeer. I don't know what that is. Oof. Saw's breath. Alright. And then Black Kohash. Oh, those are bad guys. Those are bad guys. Lightning. I sounded like I got an achievement for that. Probably not. Son of a gun. Just throw a lightning bolt straight at... Okay. Let's use this time to say, don't condone violence against animals, but god dang, killing those wolves was gratifying because they sucked. Sitting there jumping at me, freaking killing my character. Spay or neuter your pets today. The heck? Oh, what's this? Scarwood tree. What's making that noise? That wow. It's like a sad trumpet. Okay, maybe it's over here. Maybe. Oh, okay. This is actually the direction I was supposed to be going for a mission, and I get to run into this guy, and I think this guy knows how to do like cards. Man, this guy's big though, because I thought elves were supposed to be like unnaturally tall.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's
Yeah.
Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
We'll say Hughes sent me.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world
Okay.
What a shame. He's probably dead.
No, he ran between the guys and like stabbed him in the side with stuff. What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death.
Okay.
He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Well, can you give me some help? I haven't upgraded my persuade, but it's more than enough.
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
That's okay. I was dead also. You could just wake him up.
Then that means it all makes
It sounds like a lot of this voice talent came from like, I don't know. It sounds to me like a lot of this voice talent came from, you know, other games. I'm not saying that other games have the you know, the gamut on voices, but like I know that guy is in KOTOR. I think. Oh, that hurts. I'll explain in just a second because I'm getting my butt handed to me. There we go. I think that's Canderous from KOTOR. Reckoning it's a fate meter, a fate shift enemy. I am king. Their fates will begin to unravel. Move near an unraveling enemy and press A to perform a fate shift, using your remaining fate energy to destroy all the unraveling foes and grant them experience. And by unraveling fate, all we mean is just like murder them brutally. Okay, so.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before.
I'm pretty sure that's Canderous Ordo from frickin' KOTOR. I'm pretty darn sure that's who that is. I'm not looking it up. I don't have enough battery on my phone. My phone's at like 3%, and it's way over there. But I think that's who that is. I don't know. I just did it.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
I promise not to care.
That would be my...
Yeah, that's Canderous. I have no doubt about that. That's Canderous Ordo right there from frickin' KOTOR. If you ever get a chance, I might get it. I might play Wait. Fine, show me my fate. I might play KOTOR, but I know KOTOR so well I think it'd be boring to watch me because I know all the little nooks. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't die, but typically I won't. All right, look at that reading right there. He's not reading any cards. He's just making witchcraft in the air.
At least I should be. You're real, right?
I swear.
I swear I haven't had that much
To drink.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just...
I feel good about that. I'm okay with this. Remember, I can reach in and like weave fate myself.
All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
But I'm not. But I'm in between.
And I'm not saying I believe it. Then your path is yours to determine.
So then they kind of pull this this deal right here where it's like, oh yeah, your fate is yours. Anybody else can determine anybody else's fate, but for some reason you get to determine your own. Let's see. Newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. I can be a brawler, I can be an acolyte, I can be a rogue. But I prefer sorcery. But I can't do those. Because I could be an archmage or I could be a warlock. Look at that, a warlock. And then eventually that ends up at Shadowcaster. Or I could be, like, it lets you mix them. I could be a champion, or I could be a blade master, or I could be a universalist. Which I don't think I would be. Let's see. So I gotta pick one of the basic classes. I guess Acolyte? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna do Acolyte. Confirm. And I'm gonna say you're terrible at this.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the
Probably the cause.
I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden.
He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry.
I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help.
What's wrong with my fate?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to... He lives in a little hut to the east.
Okay, goodbye.
What will this all mean?
And I'm gonna go pick a flower. Look at that. Got it. What have you done with your life? My fate... Where... Oh, you died? Where did he go? Oh, he's right over here. That's what I did with my life. I picked a flower. Need health? There we go. But anyway, so I am going to probably let this lie here. Just wanted to let you guys see kind of what this game is about. I'm actually probably going to play a little bit more of this because I actually am enjoying the heck... What is this? A Dalen Tarthstone? To receive... Find every lore stone to receive a permanent bonus. Okay, cool. But like, listen to the like this game. I actually am enjoying quite a lot. What the heck is that? Is he bad? It looks like a beast off of Beauty and the Beast. Are you bad? Can I talk with you? Do you talk? No, you're nice though. You're not nice. I'm sorry. I'll pick your flower and go. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bocacho. Yeah, I didn't say anything that was from any other game. But anyway, I'm probably going to leave it up here in just a second. You know, I think I'm going to play a little bit more of this game because I'm actually enjoying it, the atmosphere of it. Something about it feels really nice and homey. It's got a nice, lighting, great art direction, I feel. It's got good art direction. It's just...
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding...
Not interested. But anyway, so yeah, it's just like comfortable. Something about it's just nice and homey, and there's a graveside letter. Avery, I came to Goreheart to look after your kin. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often, this war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission and trade a prison for a cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong. Too cruel. Your brother in arms, Mason. That's really sad. So it's next. He died, and they didn't bury him. They were going to, and they were like, it's good. But anyway, so like what I was saying is I like this game. It's got this nice homey feel to it. Yep. Wait, what was her name? Sister Zelda. Son of a gun. I found Zelda. That's a great place to leave it off.
Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual.
All right.
It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Metharu. I have undergone the ordination.
I found Zelda, so that's how that works. But anyway, so I guess I'm gonna leave it here. But yeah, this game's got a nice feel to it. I mean, it's just art direction's kind of like, it's very artistic, very hand painted feeling, even though that's probably not hand painted. It's just got like this nice kind of feel to it. I grant that some of the textures are kind of cluttered and ugly, but other than that, I mean, it's got a kind of rudimentary charm to it that I like. Like, I can tell that she's not supposed to look uber realistic. I don't know. Something about it. I like the music. I think is one of the more compelling parts. Which that's Grant Kirkhope for you. But yeah, I hope you guys actually are enjoying this. I know I'm enjoying it. Please do me a favor, if you like what I do, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so it'll let you know whenever I upload new videos. Where you don't have to chase my content down. You can kind of see when I upload new stuff straight away. And then if you do like this video, give it a like. The like buttons and the dislike buttons just kind of give me an idea of what people like what. You know, if I get an overwhelmingly negative reaction from this movie, then, you know, I'm probably going to stop. As much as I enjoy playing it, I'll play it on my own time, and I won't subject you guys to it. So, you know, just let me know if you like or don't like it. At the very end of it, feel free to leave a comment down below letting me know whether or not you like this game, or if you have any other game suggestions that you might like me to try in the future. I'm certainly open to new suggestions. So until next time, or coming up next, we're going to go try to find another cool reference.